morning, guys. We're going to Nostrum Motorsports today to drop the Golf off. Following Mikey behind in the Corolla. So I'll have him give you an update when we get there about why we're dropping it off and what's going on in the car.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
We're almost there.
We're here at Nostrum Motorsports, dropping off the Golf R. He's gonna get the multi-port injection from IROZ, brushless fuel pump from IROZ, some fuel lines, some injectors, and then once all that stuff's done, she's gonna be getting tuned on straight E85. So. I'll have like 2 different maps that I'll be able to go back and forth from. One like daily map is like 380 wheel horsepower and 400 wheel torque, and then I'll have a all-out map which I'll probably just stay in because the sooner shit blows up, the sooner I can build it. So so the race map, which is what I'll be dailying in, is 400 wheel horsepower and 425 wheel torque. So for this, that's the motor can handle a bit more, but the stock turbo, that's all it's good for. So yeah. And I'm also getting like motor mounts and charge pipe and dog bone mount on while she's here too, because why not? Bye. Alright everyone, so what Nostrum has done for us is back when we were in California, I did the AOS and the PCV baffle. So that was already there, but everything else is new. Oh, and so I still had, well, wait, which one is mine? Yeah, so I still had this guy here. This is the Fuelit ethanol sensor for when I was like trying to get to an E30 blend. There is now a second ethanol sensor somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but there's a second one that actually talks with the ECU now for flex fuel. They've installed this guy right here, which tees off from, oh actually there's the other, yeah, there's the other sensor. This pretty much tees off for fueling, so instead of just running port injection, we now have direct injection as well, or the other way around. No, that's the right way. So we also have direct injection now, so we have this IROZ MPI kit, so you can see that fuel rail right down in there. I don't know if you get like past my finger, you can see the IROZ logo.
I can't see, it's so bright outside.
Oh, well, yeah, it's there.
It's there.
So they've done that for us. We've got this, we got a CTS charge pipe on the car now, which is just an upgraded component that I felt like I wanted to get. And both motor and trans mounts from 034. So pretty much same ones that I have on the RS3. So that's what they've done. There is some, I guess, UM is having some technical difficulties right now, so they're not going to be able to get, bitch. Excuse me. They're not going to be able to get to tuning today. Hopefully tomorrow they'll be able to flash it, and yeah, but she's getting there, and we're going to be running straight E85 now. So we're hoping for anywhere from 390 to 420 wheel horsepower, and about the same for torque. So it's going to be very fun, from like the 330-ish or so up to that. It'll feel good. Before recording, I went ahead and dropped the whole front clip of the Focus off. Figure since we don't have lifts anymore and we can't reverse how we took the motor out, which was pretty much like lifting it up, dropping the subframe with the motor and trans on it, and then taking the motor and trans off the subframe, putting the subframe back on. This is gonna be easier, and honestly I feel like it'd be easier than reversing it all anyways. So it took like an hour to take all of that off, to undo everything. And now, whenever the transmission gets here, which will be tomorrow, which is a Tuesday, we'll be finishing up assembling everything and then just sliding it right in. It'll be on a cherry picker, and we'll probably have the car back on the ground, and we'll just move everything over and sit it on the mounts and pretty much be done. And then I'll probably go ahead and leave the front clip off until we do all the lines, everything to the motor, because that can just all stay off. So yeah, so I did that. We are about to, we're gonna be taking the wheels off, and I'm gonna be doing some braided brake lines all around, and some New Speed sway bars. So that is what is on the agenda for the rest of the day. It's muggy, it's gross outside. I don't want to do any of this, but I'm bored. So
you got a lot of stuff to do this week.
yeah, we do have a lot of stuff to do this week. Or like, I mean, I want to have this running by Saturday, which is entirely possible.
Oh man, maybe.
It's pretty straightforward.
Don't push the agenda.
It's pretty straightforward.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, once the transmission gets here, I'm not gonna be not in the garage.
Fair enough.
So we have that to do. Kibby's picking up his, so we have to weld the diff on that. And then Saturday we're going to a drift event with some friends, and he's gonna take this, and I will probably also have a slidey boy, maybe, probably by then. And yeah, so we got a little bit going on.
I'm not sure we're gonna put everything.
Yeah,
so we have 7 cars in the driveway already, but yeah,
that's including the Z.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
but it's okay.
yeah. So all that's happening, and it's just gonna be busy. But I'm hoping to get this. I would like to get this running, or at least finished by this weekend, which I think is 100% possible. To at least have everything done, and then it'll just be flashing, just tuning. So yeah. But for now, we can't do anything else besides the things that are here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I thought I got a fuel pump. I didn't get a fuel pump. There's a little bit of miscommunication between me and Adam from TunePlus whenever I hit him up about doing this build. He thought I wanted 500 horsepower, so that's what he invoiced me for. So stock high pressure fuel pump, stock low pressure fuel pump, stock port injectors. So we're going to do it like this, break everything in, like break the motor in on this amount of power and everything, which will be like around 500 on E85, which is whatever. The motor can handle a lot more, the turbo I'm pretty sure can handle a lot more. It's just the fuel that we're gonna be restricted by. And then once everything's nice and broken in, then we'll be, I'm gonna have to pull, we'll see what happens. At the very least, it'll be upgraded low pressure fuel pump, set up probably like a triple pump hanger, and then upgraded high pressure fuel pump, and doing the upgrading the factory injectors. So, but when we get there, the first Focus that I had was a little over 500 horsepower, and it was a blast. Like honestly, like being faster than that or having that much more power in this platform is like, it's gonna like whatever, like it'll just feel more stupid, but it already feels stupid enough in this thing with that much power. So yeah, so it'll be good. But for now we're gonna do the sway bars and brake lines. So montage. so what we have going on here are some New Speed stainless braided brake lines for the Focus RS. Behind Kibby is a sway bar that I'm not going to put on right now because it is just a lot of work. Ford made this unnecessarily difficult and annoying to do some shit on. So yeah, so just brake lines because they're still easy. They weren't over-engineered. So yeah, so we're doing these guys. I'm gonna do it that.
Already get the stock ones off.
Oh yeah, got the stock one off on this side.
Slap that one on.
Gonna put this one on, and then go to the next side, and then go to the rear. And then we'll be done. And we are going to check and see if the rear sway bar is easier to get to. If that's easy to get to, I'm gonna go ahead and do that too, just because, especially for the rear, like a tighter sway bar in the rear means that it'll want to kick out and oversteer a little bit more easily, which will be fun. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Dude, what's up?
I don't know, dude, what's up?
We are. Ah, damn it, that was so close. I thought that was cool in the video.
I probably did.
I'm proud of myself. That was. Alright, so we got the brake lines done, front and rear. And then good old Kibby sat inside of the Focus and dilly-dallied. Fuck it, alright. I like fucked up sounding lame. If you fuck up sounding lame, it just is actually lame.
What's going on?
Alright, so he stomped on the brake pedal for me so he could bleed the brakes.
So we're gonna have smaller brakes pretty soon? Because they're bred. Full bred brakes.
Full bred.
I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Get your loaves, people.
Yeah. What's happening?
So, brake lines are done. Now I'm going to go ahead and hop onto the motor and transmission mounts. So, I have, I think, CPE? Yeah. I've got a CPE replacement rear motor mount, or dog bone mount. And then I have the PowerFlex Black Series motor mount and transmission mount inserts. So those, the rear motor mount is going to be a full replacement. These are going to just get polyurethane inserts in them to make them stiffer. So I'm happy with that. Makes life easier than like having to replace like the whole bushing sort of thing, like on some motors that you have to do. I'm much happier doing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This will be the easiest one. The motor mount should be pretty simple too. All it is just taking stuff off and putting things inside. But I'm gonna spray this dude down with some brake cleaner first and get it washed off, and then put everything in and slap her back on. Yep.
There it is.
That's that. And this is just that. So we got the mount inserts on. We got the chassis part of that, the rear motor mount on, but we've got, so we're gonna put the rest on once the motor's back in. So leaving that, did the brake lines, not with the sway bars yet. Yeah, so we're done. Tomorrow I'm getting my sleeve finished, and Kibby is getting his 370Z dropped off here, and the transmission for this boy is getting dropped off tomorrow. And I'll probably show you guys that at the end of this video when it gets here. I feel that's smart.
Probably, yeah.
More content, longer videos.
Content.
So that'll be here. We're not gonna start working on it just yet. We got some stuff to do to Kibby's car before we get started on finishing this up. I might also be going and looking at a Japanese car tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. And then hopefully maybe the Golf will be done tomorrow too, and go pick that up like tomorrow afternoon or some shit.
We're busy.
Who knows?
Is what we're saying.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll probably have the transmission and maybe the at the end of this video tomorrow.
Probably it's on video.
Okay, he's getting his own video. So we'll see the transmission, and yeah. Good night.
Peace.
All right, everybody. So yesterday, which was Tuesday. Yeah. The transmission got dropped off. So there she is. Cleaned. Gears are coated and treated.
It's what's inside that matters.
Yeah. So that's gonna hide in here for a little while. We gotta go get the cherry picker from my storage unit before we can get the motor off of the engine stand and finish mating everything up. So I think this is gonna be the end of this video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then next video will be tearing apart the diff out of Kibby's